right, in other news, if you use your E-ZPass to cut your commute down, listen up, because glitches in that system have turned into a nightmare for drivers by hitting them with jaw-dropping fines in the thousands of dollars. Emily Miller is the chief investigative reporter for Fox 5 in Washington, D.C. She has uncovered the story for us, and she joins me now live this morning. Emily, I mean, a lot of people are listening because so many people use E-ZPass.
Yeah, and obviously a lot of us suffer from really bad traffic. And here in D.C., in this area, we have some of the worst in the country. So when Joe Mishler came to me, he said he was thrilled when the Beltway opened up to express lanes a couple years ago because it cut his commute almost by half. But he was stunned when he suddenly got summoned to court for a staggering $17,000 of fines for unpaid tolls. And so Joe tried to resolve it himself, but he came to us when he faced a looming court date.
The thing that frustrates me the most is they don't care. They're not trying to resolve this. They're trying to get $17,000 for $23 in tolls that they did not collect.
All of Joe's whopping fines come from a month-long period last year when his E-ZPass transponder wasn't read properly by these metal things called gantries. This can happen for many reasons, from a tinted windshield to the position of the car in the lane. Joe mailed in his E-ZPass statement showing it had a balance. He didn't hear anything back, so he thought it was cleared up.
They know I'm not a guy trying to scam them.
No, they didn't. A year later, Joe got served with 17 summonses to pay over $17,000 in fines for a few missed dollars in tolls. This is in civil court, not traffic court, because the other party is a company called Transurban that manages and operates these lanes. Many states have given control of public roads to private companies who help pay to build the lanes. But that means the tolls are enforced by Transurban, not Virginia, and not E-ZPass. Well, when Joe went to court, Transurban's lawyer offered him a pretrial settlement for $6,000.
It's a total shakedown. I called the room at the courthouse the shakedown room.
When I asked Transurban about Joe, the company finally said it would make an exception and drop the case. But he still had to pay a couple $100s in fines. Then Transurban gave us a statement saying Joe's case was rare and unique. No, it wasn't.
Since my first story aired, I've heard from a lot of people who say they use these express lanes, their E-ZPass account is fully paid, but the transponder is just not getting read by Transurban's gantries.
Elise Pizarro's case mirrors Joe's. She commuted on the Beltway express lanes, and she also had an E-ZPass account linked to her credit card.
It wasn't rare and unique. This is happening all the time. I'm not the only one it's happened to. Obviously, it's happened to Joe Mishler. It's happened to other people.
How much total did Transurban say you missed in tolls, and how much total are you being fined for?
Total that I missed, $28.30. Total being fined, $9,548.30.
Elise was so scared that she accepted an out-of-court settlement with Transurban. She has to pay $2,000 by November. She took out a loan from her 401k to pay for it. She and over a dozen other E-ZPass users have emailed me in the past week about fines from these express lanes. Yet, Transurban still says these cases are rare.
If you look at this, about 96% of our customers are using the express lanes and not having issues.
Yep.
99.9% of them are solving any issues before court of all travelers. We want this to be 100% of people don't have any issues.
Well, Transurban's 96% success rate sounds good until you do the math on it. There are over 1 million drivers on the Beltway express lanes, so that means there are 4,000 people out there with these problems, and I have found well over a dozen of them in just 1 week. Well, I'm still following the story, and I'm going to be airing more information as I uncover the full extent of this mess. Back to you guys.
Excellent reporting, Emily. Maybe things will change because of your story. We really appreciate you bringing that to light for us.
Thank you.